Hello, myself Pranjali Ujawane, audiologist and speech language pathologist. We are looking on the topic listening devices. Listening devices or amplification devices that helps person with the hearing impaired to the hear better. The modern electronic hearing aids is an amplifier word whose function is to increase the intensity of a sound energy and to deliver to the ear with the minimum distortion. An acoustic energy can be amplified directly. It is necessary to convert it to the electrical signal. This signal is the amplified and then changed to back the acoustic energy. Thus, a hearing aid can be defined as an electronic device that amplifies sound to a degree and in a manner that will enable a person with a hearing impaired to utilize his residual hearing in an effective manner. The components of the simple hearing aids that the sound comes from the environment is picked up from the microphone. It's transferred to the amplifier. The battery gives the power to amplifier to work. The volume control helps to control the volume, and then this sound is transferred to the receiver, and that receiver gives passes the amplified sounds to the through the ear mold to the ear. As I explained in the picture, the microphone collects the sound waves and converts the acoustic energy into the weak electrical energy. It should be sensitive, but mechanically and environmentally insensitive in compact. The amplifier amplifies the electrical signal, that is, it increases the strength of the electrical signal. It does not produce an energy. This is the device that delivers a high energy output in relation to a smaller energy input. Energy source for the process of the amplification is the battery. The receiver converts the amplified electrical signal back to the acoustic signal and transmit into the ear. The batteries provide the power supply for the process of amplification, and most popularly used are the zinc air cells with the voltage of 1.3 to 1.5 volts. The volume control can control the volume. It can increase or decrease the audibility of the signal. There are different types of hearing aids. The types depending on the mode of presentation of a signal, the manner of a placement of the aid, the type of a circuit used in the hearing aid, and the amount of a maximum gain achieved. As per the mode of presentation of the signal, it is divided into air conduction and bone conduction. On basis of a manner of placement, it is divided into body level hearing aid as well as the ear level hearing aid. Depending on the type of a circuit, it is divided into analog hearing aid, programmable, and digital hearing aid. And as per the amount of maximum gain achieved, it is divided into strong class, moderate class, and mild class hearing aid. We will see in detail. Depending on the presentation of a signal, it is divided into air conduction and bone conduction. So air conduction hearing aid amplified the sound is directed to the external auditory canal by means of the hearing aid receiver. The bone conduction hearing aid, as the body level hearing aid is shown in this hearing aid, it is the receiver at the end of the hearing aid, the bone vibrator is attached. So the bone conduction hearing aid looks like this. It amplified the sound is directed to the mastoid by means of a bone vibrator. Manner of placement, body or pocket level. Those are worn in a pocket or with special harness or clipped in the person's clothing as shown in this picture. It has the cord, volume control, on-off switch, battery compartment, ear mold, tone control, telecoil, and receiver. As we know that the on-off switch means that we can keep the hearing aid on and off. O means off and M means on the microphone. Battery compartment holds the battery. Ear molds. These are the complete ear molds. with the in this ring, the receiver is snapped so that it is easier for a person to wear a hearing aid and there is no leakage of amplified sound, and the person can hear the sound properly without any squealing. The tone control T, it has three different tones. So tone control gives the filtering of a network used for providing emphasis on a specific frequency range. To obtain the high frequency emphasis or low frequency are filtered or suppressed, and for a low frequency emphasis, high frequency are filtered and low frequency are emphasis given. N means there is no special emphasis on any particular range, and the normal it is all the frequencies are given the equal references. The receiver, as we have seen earlier, it converts the electrical sound to the acoustic and it passes to the ear mold to the ear. Ear level hearing aid. These includes BTE, ITE, ITC, CIC, spectacular or eyeglasses hearing aid. As shown in this picture, this is a BTE, how it is worn on child's head on the ear. These are the ITC, these are the ITE and the CIC hearing aid complete. So BTE hearing aid, it has a microphone, volume control, on-off switch or program switch, the battery compartment in here, and this is the ear hook so that it is directly attached to the ear tube of the mold. So it is easy for a person to wear the hearing aid and the hearing aid does not fall off. ITE hearing aids, these are referred in intraoral hearing aids. Components of the ITE hearing aids are all housed within the ear fitting of the hard plastic and it is called as a shell of the aids. Often the shell is custom made by taking an impression of the person's ear canal. There are three main types. Conca. These aids fits into the ear canal and extended completely into the outer ear. In the ITC, that is in the canal, these aids fits into the ear canal and extends only partly into the outer ear. Completely in the canal, that is CIC. These aids fits completely in the ear canal, just near the canal entrance or deeply into the canal, close to the eardrum. As it is shown in the pictures, first is the ITC hearing aid in the canal. The next is ITE hearing aid in the conga and complete in the canal, which is little inside in the canal. The spectacle hearing aids, this type of hearing aids, all the components are housed within the bow or arm of the spectacle. As you can see in this picture, this type of hearing aid is not commonly used in anymore. Analog type, as per the type of circuit used in the hearing aid, it is divided into analog hearing aid. The signal processing is carried out through analog technology. The altering parameters of the aids or separate adjustment or a trimmer is required. The adjustment can adjusted up to the limited extent. Programmable hearing aids. This type of hearing aid consists of conventional hearing aid component that can be controlled by the digital source. These aids incorporate integrated circuit with the memory chip that can store relevant data. The various parameters or response of the characteristics can be modified to suit individual users' needs by operating computer software. Thus, the programmable hearing aid is one that can be programmed to perform according to the audiological needs of the individual. The digital hearing aid, this can be considered to be wearable computers. These instruments use digital signal processing that eliminates the needs for the conventional analog components such as transistors, resistors, and capacitors. Instead, these hearing aids have DSP chip or microchip that can be designed to make decisions. All the characteristics are programmed by the software. At time mode, That one program can be stored for a different environment in the hearing aids such as quiet, traffic, music, etc. Depending upon the amount of maximum gain, the hearing aid can be divided into strong class, moderate, and mild class hearing aid as per the gain is available. Also, the aids can be implantable devices, the bone anchored hearing aids for the conductive hearing losses, single side deafness, and the people with mixed hearing losses who cannot otherwise wear in the ear or behind the hearing aid. Then, surgically implanted instruments to transmit the sound by direct conducting through the bone to the inner ear, bypasses the external auditory canal and the middle ear. As shown in the picture, it is where bone outside and the surgically one internal component is fitted, and this is what we can see is the external component. Like cochlear implant. Cochlear implant for the severe to profound hearing loss, it is cochlear implant surgery we recommend. It also recommended for the steeply sloping hearing loss. If the person benefit with the optimized hearing aid is not sufficient and the person is not satisfactory, your amplification is not satisfactory, then the cochlear implant can be in the consideration. There are two main components of the cochlear implant: the internal component, which is surgically implanted in the ear inside the cochlea, and the external component, uh, which has the speech processor, microphone, battery, and the coil, which transmits the signal to the implant across the skin, as you can see in this picture. There are different types of models of different companies. As per the how it can be worn completely on the ear. It can be worn like a BT hearing aid. So this is a speech processor with the battery, coil cable, and the coil. This implant is completely on the head. There are previously there are few models which are used like a body kind of a body level hearing aid, like a body worn processor, and again the it is attached with the coil is attached with the coil cable. Thank you.